Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. This is Rohit. Friends, in today's video we are going to understand how we can download and install Packet Tracer. So first of all, on Google we will try to search download Packet Tracer. Now here you can see this is the first result from netcad.com. So we will try to open this link within new tab. Now this is the website. So here first of all we will go to courses, and in courses you can find out here Packet Tracer. So just select this option, and now here we can see this is providing more details regarding Packet Tracer. So here we will click on view course. Now they are providing this course on new website, and you can see here the pop-up is generated and we have to open this pop-up. Okay, so this is skillsforall.com website on which they are hosting now Packet Tracer course. So we will open this website in new tab. You can see now skillsforall.com, and on this website now they are providing Packet Tracer course. So now you can see here you can enroll for this course and you will be able to learn Packet Tracer for free of cost. Okay, so here we will click on getting started with Cisco Packet Tracer course, and it will allow us to download the latest version of Packet Tracer. Now here we will click on get started and we will select language English. So we will click on continue, and now you can see it will ask you for sign in. Okay, so if you don't have account, so you have to just first of all sign up, and now it is asking for selecting country. So we will select India over here, and we will provide the details of our birth date. And now we will click on continue. Now provide the registration details, whatever they have asked. So here we are providing registration details. Now after filling all details, click on create account. Now it will ask you to accept these terms and conditions. So we will skip to receive these future promotions and we will click on continue. And now here you can see it is showing download and use Packet Tracer. Now here we will click on install Packet Tracer and we will scroll down. So they are showing this video of Packet Tracer, and here you can see download Packet Tracer. So here we will click on this link. Now you can see they are giving us different options to download. Now here last option we are going to select packet tracer 8.1.1 for Windows 64-bit. Okay, so we will hit this link, and now you can see here the download has started. So I will resume this video when download will get complete. Now friends, our download is about to complete. You can see here only few MBs are remaining. Once this download will get complete, we will try to continue to set up. Now friends, before continuing to set up, I will try to show you. On this page you can explore all different contents regarding packet tracer course. So here you can see in 2 hours you will try to explore all basics of packet tracer. Then here in 3 hours you will try to set up, you will try to manage, or you will try to understand the office network. You can try simulation over here. Then here within this 3 hours you will be able to work with different IoT devices. You can simulate IoT devices, and at last what knowledge you have gained through all this course, you can test your knowledge by attending this exam, which will have 15 questions. So this is what the packet tracer course is. So once you have signed in, you will be able to explore all these contents freely. Okay, now I will try to continue to our setup. So we will open this exe file and we will continue with our setup. So it is asking for permission, so we will click on S. Now it will show you this license agreement which you have to accept in order to continue. So after accepting, we will click on next. This is the default location where our packet tracer will get installed. You can see the version is 8.1.1, which is latest version. Now if you want to change location, you can click on this browse button and then you can change your location, but by default we will go with this location. Then we will click on next. Now this will be the context menu that will get create within our start menu. Then we will click on next. Now it will ask you whether you want to create desktop shortcut and quick launch shortcut. So we will keep it by default. And now at last, this is what the settings you have configured: location, start menu folder, and creating desktop shortcut. So now simply we will hit install button. Now you can see the installation is started. Now friends, our installation is about to complete, and you can see the installation is successfully completed, and by default if we click on finish, it will launch our Cisco packet tracer. So we will click on finish now, and now it is launching Cisco packet tracer on desktop. You can see the icon is created. Now it is asking whether you want to run this packet tracer for multiple users. So we don't want to do that right now, so that's why we will click on no, and it will ask you for allowing access to the public network. So simply allow access. Now friends, in order to use this packet tracer, we need to sign in with any of this account. So networking academy account or skill for all account. So we have just created account. So with same account we will try to sign in. So We will click on skill for, and now it will ask you to sign in. So here I will put my email address. And next to that we will put password. Now I will click on. Now you can see here message, you have successfully logged into Cisco Packet Tracer. You may close this tab. Now we will close this tab, and you can see now the Cisco Packet Tracer has started. So this is the interface of Cisco Packet Tracer. Now at top you will find all these menus. Then next to that, these will be the buttons through which you can access quick operations. Then these are certain buttons which will help you to design your computer network. Then below to that you will find these two buttons. So whatever white space you are observing here, this is logical workspace. So here you will be able to design your computer network logically, and same computer network you can view in physical mode as well. Use your mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out within this physical view. Okay, so these are the two views you have. So most of the time we work with logical view. Now below to that, here you can find out all different devices with which you can work within Packet Tracer. So here first of all you have networking devices. So whenever you will bring your mouse on this, you can see the shortcut key Ctrl Ultra R. So it will take you to this networking devices, and these are all types of routers you can see here which you can use for designing network. Then you have end devices, different types of end devices. Then you have different components, then different media through which you will be able to connect devices with each other. Okay, so all these are different options available. Then below to that, here you will find routers, then switches, hubs, wireless devices. Then you will find all these different types of components that you will be able to use for designing computer network. Then here on this bottom right side you will find two options, real-time mode and simulation mode. So right now you can see real-time mode is selected. You may use this simulation mode in order to generate computer network simulation over here. Then in file, as usual, you will find common options, creating new files, saving files, opening files. In edit you will find again as usual common options. Now in options you will have preferences. So they have given different preferences over here which you will be able to configure as per your requirement. So here in the font you will be able to see different types of fonts they have given to you. Okay, so font size you can control, color you can control, all these different settings they have given. Now recommended setting is you should turn on this setting, always show port labels in the logical workspace. Okay, so whenever you will create any connection in devices, so it will show you the port name, okay, or port label you can say. So it will be easy to understand with which port you have connected. Okay, there is anything new within this settings. Now I will try to tell you how you can use these devices in order to create the computer network over here. So first of all we will go to the end devices, and in order to use any of this component we have to click on it. Now you can see the component is selected, and now wherever you want to place it you need to click. Now you can see the first machine we have placed over here. Again we will choose the same component and we will click within this logical workspace. Like this we have added two machines. Now friends, if you want to add multiple machines, then you should press Ctrl on your keyboard and then you need to click on the component which you want to use. So suppose I will click on same component again. So you will be able to add multiple component at a time like this. You can see here we are able to add multiple components like this. Okay, this is how we will be able to add components. Now after adding components, next to that, if you want to use particular component, if you want to configure particular component, then you need to bring your cursor over that component and then all details regarding that components you will be able to see here. The device name, the model, port, Bluetooth, and their status as well, whether they are up, whether they are down, gateway, DNS, all details you will be able to observe regarding each devices. Okay, just you need to place your cursor over here. Then next to that, if you want to configure it, if you want to configure, let's say this machine PC0, so what you have to do, you have to click on this machine and then you will be able to see all these details. These are the physical details you can see here. This is how your machine look like. Okay, and then you have configuration mode where you will be able to configure it with DNS. Okay, then here you will find different settings. So this is fast Ethernet 0 port, Bluetooth. Then in desktop usually you will find all these options. Okay, so this computer will support all these options. Okay, later on we are going to discuss them. In programming you will be able to write certain functions with different languages. Okay, these are the attributes of the computer whatever we have selected. Okay, this is how you will be able to access particular device and its properties. And most commonly you need to go to the desktop and here in IP configuration you will be able to configure this machine with specific IP address. You can see they have given two options, IP4 and IP6. Okay, so whichever option you want you will be able to configure it. Again there are two options, static and DHCP, so you will be able to configure it with DHCP or static as per your requirement. Okay, this is how you will be able to access the properties of particular machine. Now in order to connect these two machines, let's say we want to connect these two machines, then how you will connect it? So you need to click on connections. You will find here different cables. Okay, so here as these two machines are of similar type, we will use this copper crossover cable. So in order to select this cable we will click on it. Now we need to, you can see here the cursor icon is changed. Now it is showing cable as icon. Now we need to click on first computer and now it will show us different available ports. Okay, now with whichever port we want to connect, so we will select that port. So here we are going to select this fast Ethernet 0. Okay, now you can see we have established the connection with first machine. Now we will take this cable to our second machine and we will click on this second machine. Now again it will show us list of available ports. Now here we are going to select this fast Ethernet 0. Now you can see here as we have set preference, it is showing now port number over here. So on this machine we are connected to fast Ethernet 0 port and on this machine also we have connected on fast Ethernet 0 port. Okay, now if you bring your cursor on this machine and if you observe the fast Ethernet port status, you can see it is up now. Okay, and here as well you can see it is up now, and if you observe IP not set IP address till now, that's why it is showing not set. Okay, now in order to set IP address, what we will do, so I will delete all these remaining machines first of all. Okay, so to delete this machine there is another option as well. Here you can see there is one delete button, so you need to select this button and you can see now cursor is changed. So just click on component that you want to delete like this. Okay, or simply you can press delete key on your keyboard as well if you want. If you want to delete multiple components, you can select them like this. You can see now these components are selected, and now I will press delete key like this. Okay, it will ask you to delete two items, so simply click on delete. Now this is how we have established connection over here. Okay, now we can move them anywhere within this logical workspace like this. So select them and you will be able to do this. Okay, so to make your design proper. Now here you will find one option, place note. So if you want to place details regarding these two computers like IP address, you can use this note over here. Let's say we will put note, its IP address will be 192.165.1.10. Okay, and the next note we will place over here. So its IP address will be 192.165.1.11. Okay, this is what its IP address. This is how we have placed note over here. Now we will configure these both computers with desired IP address. So in order to configure, we will copy this IP address. Now in order to configure this computer, we will click on it, and by default it will show you this screen. Now we will go to desktop, and in IP configuration, here in this IP configuration panel, we will paste the copied IP address. Okay, like this. Now if you hit enter, it will generate subnet mask for given address. Okay, now after configuring this, we will configure this second computer now. Now we will go to desktop IP configuration, and now its IP address is 1.11. Now we will hit enter, and this is how the subnet mask is also produced. Now both computers we have configured. Now in order to test these both computers with each other, whether they are connected or not, we can use ping command over here. And now if I bring my cursor over this machine, you can see it is showing now IP address, and for this machine also you can observe. Okay, now from this I will rename this. Okay, computer 1, and over here we will rename it computer 2 like this. Okay, now we will try to ping the computer 2 from computer 1. Now in order to ping it, we are going to use command prompt from this computer 1. So we will click on it, and here you can see the command prompt option. Simply click on it. Now here we are going to type ping and our destination address. And after that we will hit enter. Now you can see here 4 packets are sent from computer 1 to computer 2, and for these 4 packets reply is also received 4 times. Lost is 0. This is how we are able to understand that connection is okay. Okay, now same thing you can also do from computer 2 as well. So simply click on it, then go to command prompt, and here now your destination will be computer 1. So its IP address we will try to type ping, and now its IP address like this, and hit enter. You can see you are getting reply from 1.10. So again 4 packets were sent and 4 packets received by the source machine. Okay, this is how you will be able to test it. Okay, you can also use this different shapes to highlight your network and its various parts. So let's say I will show you. I can use this rectangle over here. Right now there is no fill, so we will use fill color, and here I'm going to select, let's say, pink color like this. Okay, so different shapes they have given. As per your requirement you can use them. There is zoom in button, zoom out button. Okay, so these are certain useful options available. Okay, one more thing I will try to demonstrate here, how you can generate the traffic simulation over here. Now here you can see add simple payload data unit. So you can click on this. Now you can see your icon is changed to the mail icon. So simply click on first machine, that is source machine, and where you want to send this packet, click on destination machine. Now if you go to simulation and if you click on it, you can see now the packet is sent and you will also receive reply like this. Okay, this is how you will be able to generate traffic over here. One more way to do same thing, we will click on now reset simulation, and here we will go to the desktop, and you can see here there is a traffic generator, and this will be the type of application, and here we will put destination address. So let's say our destination address is okay. Now here we are going to specify source address as 1.10 and sequence number will be 1, and here we will do the simulation setting as periodic and interval will be 1 second. So after every second the packet will be sent from source to destination. Okay, now we will click on send, and now here you can see the packet, and if you go to simulation, okay, so here we will click on play. You can see now the packet is sent. Okay, like this. This is how you will be able to generate the traffic simulation over here. Okay, now after each second packet will be sent. You can see now after every second it is getting sent. Okay, so friends, this is how we have understood how to download and install latest version of Packet Tracer from its official website, as well as we have understood the basics of Packet Tracer over here, how to create simple network and how to generate the simulation of network traffic in this video. Friends, if you find this video useful, please like and share this video. I will see you in next video. Friends, if you are visiting this channel first time, please subscribe this channel.